Welcome to Math 151 W01 for Fall 2014. My name is Delois McCormick and I am your instructor for this course. In this recording we will take a tour of Blackboard so that you can see where the materials for the course are located. We will begin with the announcements button, and you can see there is a welcome announcement on this opening page. This is where I will post information when, for example, there might be an extension or a change to the schedule. I also post weekly schedule reminders to remind you of the assignments that are due that particular week right here on this page. Now, what you'll notice in the welcome announcement is it tells you how to get started in the course. And one of the things that you'll be doing is you'll be going to the Start Here button, which you'll notice is not showing up right now, and that's because I don't have anything under it at this point. But there will be a Start Here button when you go in the course yourself. Now, the second button that you see is the Are You Ready button. This links you to the Are You Ready mini course, which goes over what you need to be an online student. Some ideas of that will make you successful as an online student. And I'm using another computer. My regular computer broke down, so I'm using a loaner right now, and this thing is really slow, so I'm not sure that I'll get as far as I want to in this. But basically what happens is you'll need to sign into this. This is a Google site, and you'll need to sign into it using your Germana MyGCC username and password. And so this will eventually open up to a page where you have your Germana. It'll show you the VCCS. It'll actually be for the VCCS as opposed to just Germana. So I'm going to close it because this computer takes so long. But a couple of pointers on this. What you want to make sure all your other Google accounts are closed out if you have a personal one, simply because that'll make the process a little bit easier. You won't be running into blockades. The next button is the assignments button, and what I have here is I have the assignments listed by week, and I'm hoping this will open for us. Try it again. As I said earlier, this computer is very, very slow. I have folders by week, which will contain a list of the assignments as well as links to most of the assignments as well. So basically you can go there to see all of the assignments and what you need to do. I also recommend that you print a copy of the assignment sheet and either post that near your computer or put it in your math notebook so that you'll have that readily available to double check as you're working on assignments. Collaborate meeting. Sometimes I have students contact me, they need help and they can't come on campus, and we can set up an online meeting, and Collaborate meeting is where that will occur. Course materials, and again I'm going to try to get these to open up, but they seem to be. I have the meat of the course under course materials. Here the materials are arranged by chapter and then by section within the chapter. And I have recorded a lecture and a series of practice problems I call sample problems. And so those videos are posted on YouTube, and I have links to those videos under this particular button. So course materials will take you to, okay, I finally got the assignments open, only because I'm pointing at course materials. As you can see, this is a very, very slow computer. Alright, so you can see the assignments by week. Okay, now under the course outline button, And I'm just going to continue on. Under the course outline button, you'll find the course outline in two parts. There's course materials finally came up, and like I said, they're arranged by chapter. Okay, so you can, and then by section, and within each section, the first thing you'll need is, I have lecture notes that go with the lectures. So you print those, you can follow along on the lecture. Sometimes I have open problems that we work on. I have you pause the recording and do the work, and then you can continue it to find out. Then I have sample problems. So at least that's a little bit on course materials. Course outline is more or less self-explanatory. The course outline is divided into two parts. Part A, which is my personal portion of the course outline, and Part B, which is the college-wide portion. All of the policies apply in my course, so you want to look at both of those, print those out, and read them. They'll be used in a course outline lab that will take place, I believe it's the second week of classes, so you'll answer questions on the course outline then. Discussion board. In some of the labs there will be a discussion board, and let me see if I can get to that without too much trouble. There is an Ask the Instructor forum where you can ask questions of me that pertain to content or to the functioning of the class. There is also a virtual cafe where you can talk with other students. Here's Ask the Instructor, virtual cafe. There's some discussion board standards here. Okay, so just goes over general things in terms of the discussion board. And the first week you have a student information lab. And as part of that lab, you'll be posting your self-introduction here. So this is where you'll go. You click on this name to get into the forum, and then you click on Create a Thread. Faculty information. This has my contact information, as well as some of my background in education, my professional background, and a little bit of personal information, so to let you know a little bit about me. Okay, labs. In some weeks there will be labs that are due. There are quite a few in the beginning of the course, so I have a little information about labs in general in this first little item. You submit first of all, you can see the attached file is here. So you want to open that up. That's the lab sheet that you'll be working with and completing. When you have it complete, you click on the name of the lab. You can see this is the Student Information Lab. Okay, so now the Student Information Lab is worth 100 points, and you want to browse your computer and find your file. My recommendation is that I have the lab's name. For example, this one is Student Information Lab. So here we're Online Student Information Lab that I created last fall. So my recommendation is put your last name in front of that and save the file so that you know that it's completed. So you browse your computer, find that file, and double click on it to select it. You can add comments there and then click submit, and that'll be the way you turn in your lab. Okay, so as you can see, there are a number of labs that you'll be doing throughout the semester. I just have them all here. Okay, so we have quite a few coming up. So for the first week, it's the Student Information Lab. My Grades is where you'll be able to go to see your grades on the labs, as well as That is where I'll house your exam grades. After each exam, I'll transfer your average from my math lab. You'll have a homework and a quiz average there that I will transfer after each exam so you have an idea of where you stand. My math lab is a link to my math lab, which is the site we use for homework and for our quizzes. In some cases, the exams as well. So I'll be talking about that in the next recording. And then finally, an online assistance button that gives you a number of useful sites. Just want to mention a couple of these. Atomic learning tutorials are great for calculators and computers. There's distance learning student resources, orientation to online learning that takes you also to the Are You Ready? Through that. I'm not using ProctorU because I allow students to use notes, so we can't use that. Technical resources if you have trouble with Blackboard. Testing services, that's where you'll go to take the exams. And then finally, tutoring services. We have excellent tutoring on campus. Also, they do some online tutoring. So the in-person, there are math labs where you can just walk in, or you can call and make an individual appointment. So this would give you that information. Links you up to that on our website. So that's basically what we have in Blackboard. To continue with getting started, you need to watch the tour of my math lab, and then you will be ready to complete week 1.